Hello everyone, I'm your tutor from Star Academy Online in collaboration with the ani-moni review channel. Today we are presenting you the answers of sample test number 1 for State Bank of Pakistan. This test was conducted a few days back. If you want to see the test, please check our video on our channel. Moving on to the first question. Our first question says, in a group of 78 friends, 41 are going to Murree, 22 are going to Muzaffarabad. Of the friends going to Murree or Muzaffarabad, 9 are going to both the places. How many friends are not going to either place? The answer for this one is 24. C, 24. Now here is the formula for calculating two overlapping sets. Whenever you get a question which is about overlapping sets, you can always follow this formula. Now a plus b minus both plus not is equal to total. That means a is one set, b is the other set, minus both means the ones who are going to both the places, plus not. Not means the ones who are not going to either place is equal to total. Substitute these values. You get 41 plus 22 minus 9 plus not is equal to 78. Now keeping in mind that you have to find out the not ones, the ones who are not going to either place, just solve this equation and you are going to get 54 plus not is equal to 78. Substituting or simplifying it further, not is equal to 78 minus 54 and you get 24 very easily. Wherever you find any such kind of questions, use this formula and you will find it very helpful. Next question is, the area of a right angle triangle is 40 square centimeter. If its base is equal to 28 centimeters, find its height. Now in this case, the correct answer is D. This is how you have to find out. If you know the formula for area, which is half into base into perpendicular, just substitute the values and you can solve it out very easily. Now in a family, the average age of father and mother is 35 years. The average age of the father, mother and their only son is 27 years. What is the age of the son? Well, in this case the answer is B, 11 years. How? Now, if you know that average or arithmetic mean, everyone has the same formula. If you already know the mean and you have to find out the individual ages, this is how you do it. Total age of father and mother was given to you as 35 years. So you will multiply it by 2. Why 2? Because we are talking about two people. The number of people or the number of things given to you is 2 in this case. So you will multiply it by 2 and the answer is 70 years. Now, total age of father, mother and son. We are talking about 3 people here. So they gave you an average of 27 years in the question. So 27 multiplied by 3 is equal to 81 years. So from 81 just subtract out 70 and you will get 11 years, which is the age of the son. A shopkeeper sells an article for rupees 200 with a loss of rupees 20%. Find the cost price of the article. The answer for this one is 250. If you will see, we have a very clear formula, 100 over 100 minus loss percent into the sales price. That is for the cost price. So we are given that sales price is rupees 200 and loss is 20. We are considering here that let's say x is equal to 100 if you know how to solve these kind of questions. So we are just replacing those values. 100 over 100 minus 20, which is of course equal to 80 into 200. Just solve this out and you get the answer as cost price of 250 rupees. Find the missing number. Again, it's a sequence series kind of number. If you've seen our previous videos, you must have seen that we have already solved these kind of questions. So in this case, there is a series pattern that you would see. The series pattern is that, let's take the first number 3. So if you multiply it by 2, 3 2s are 6. 6 minus 1 is equal to 5. So you get the next number. Again, if you take 5, 5 into 2, 5 2s are 10. 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. So you get the third digit or the third number here. Then if you keep on doing this, you will get the series. Now if you look at the last number, which is 65, 65 into 2 is equal to 130 minus 1 is equal to 129. So the correct answer is 5A, 120. Now next question is that find the sum of all 2-digit numbers divisible by 3. So in this case, if you know how we usually solve these kind of questions, you should know then that firstly we have to find the first and the last number. The first number which is divisible, the first 2-digit number which is divisible by 3 is 12 and the last one is of course 99. Find all the numbers, that is 99 minus 12 divided by 3 plus 1 is equal to 30. Now this is 30 is the number, 30 numbers are in total. Now we are going to step 3, which is apply the arithmetic series formula. The formula is n into first plus last divided by 2. So we are substituting the values. N is 30. So 30 into 12 plus 99 divided by 2. The answer is 1665. Seventh is, what is the probability that a card drawn at random from a pack of 52 cards, either a king or a spade? If you have seen our previous video, we have made a video about probability as well. So following that, we know that we are going to take it like this. 3 over 52 plus 13 over 52, which is equal to, of course, when you simplify it, 16 over 52, again simplify it, and you get the answer as 4 by 13. Now why? 13 over 52 because there are 13 spade cards, and 3 over 52 instead of 4 over 52 because one king is already included in the spade series. So this is how we are going to find out the probability. Keep in mind the event is as the numerator and the denominator is the total sample size. If you remember the probability video that we already have shown you, or we have already published it, we were very clear about it that the event will be the numerator and the sample size or the total sample space will be the denominator. So the answer is B, 4 by 13. Number 8 says a batsman scored 110 runs, which included 3 boundaries and 8 sixes. What percent of his total score did he make by running between the wickets? The answer here is B, 45.454%. This is simple maths. He scored 3 into 4 is equal to 12, and there were 8 sixes, so 8 into 6 is equal to 48. Add these values, 12 plus 48, which gives you 60. The total amount of runs was 110, so subtract 60 from 110 and you get the answer as 50 runs. Now you know how to take the percentage. 50 divided by 110 into 100 and you get the answer as 45.454%. This question is, what will be the simple interest rate on rupees 80,000 at 16 by 3% per annum for 9 months? Now for this, we usually have a formula, which is principal into rate of interest into time over 100. So our principal value is 80,000 rupees. The rate of interest is 16 by 3%. We will solve this one and it comes out as 50 over 3. If anybody doesn't know how to solve this fraction, 3 into 60 is equal to 48. 48 plus 2 is equal to 50. So 50 over 3 will be the answer. Time is taken as 9 by 12. Why? Because we are always taking time in years. So we have given, they have given us 9 months. So 9 over 12 is equal to 3 by 4 years. Now put it into the simple interest formula, which is P into R into T over 100. P is the principal one. So we are just substituting the values. When you substitute the values, you simplify it, and the answer is rupees 10,000, which is of course C. Now, which of the following year is not a leap year? Well, the answer is 2102. Why? Because leap year means the one that comes after 4 years, the one in which there are 29 days in the month of February. So when you divide all these years by 4, all these will be divisible if they are leap years, and the one which is not a leap year will not be completely divisible by 4. So 2102 is the answer. Now read the following information carefully. This is a very analytical type of question. They've given you a series like J plus K means J is the son of K. J minus K means J is the wife of K. So the question given to you here is, what does A plus B minus C means? So A plus B, what does A plus B means? J plus K means J is the son of K. So A is the son of B. And J minus K means J is the wife of K, so that means B is the wife of C. So that means A is actually son and B and C are the parents. So C is the father of A. Answer is C. Now this one is another analytical question. It's a very easy kind of question, but the most important thing is that you have to arrange it nicely. Now if you have seen our previous analytical video, I always ask my students to make a table format, because this will always help you to understand the questions very clearly. And just follow the conditions, put them in a table. This is the table that you will get at the end of this question. If you're still unsure about it, let me read out a few conditions that will help you out. For example, here they say 7 people, namely M, N, O, P, Q, R, and S, like 7 different genres of music, namely classical, hip hop, pop, jazz, opera, rock, and electronica, but not necessarily in the same order. Each person also works in the same office but at a different position. They've mentioned all the positions. Please note the positions have been given in increasing order of seniority, with junior most position TE, while DR being the senior most position. Now, only one person is senior than O. What does that mean? That means O is going to be the second most senior person in the firm. So you can see the table. O is in the second most senior position. So the second most senior position was given to ED. Now they have also mentioned that one who is senior than O likes hip hop. That means the senior most person, that means the DR, likes hip hop. So this is how you are going to make a whole table out of it. Now once you get the table, it will be easier for you to solve out all these questions. So the answer for 12 is A. For number 13 is R. Number 14 is D, Q, R. Number 15, D, S. Number 16, B, C, M, pop. Number 17 is C. So this is how you solve these questions. Now here comes the coding decoding kind of question. In the following question, choose the correct code form for if R is equal to 19, then RON is equal to 50, then what fonts equals to. Now a few students of ours, they asked us that probably there is some mistake in the question, but there isn't any mistake. You just have to understand it nicely and nothing else. So if you see, if you start counting the alphabets, A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, C is equal to 3, you will find out that R is the 18th alphabet. But what have they done in the question? They have added plus 1 to it. That means 18 plus 1 is equal to 19, and they have assigned that number to R. So similarly, they have assigned the all the rest of the numbers, all the rest of the alphabets like O and N, they have assigned plus 1 to them, and they've given the numbers to them. So 19 plus 16, O is actually the 15th alphabet. So 15 plus 1 is equal to 16. N is the 14th alphabet, so they have added plus 1, so you get 15. So 19 plus 16 plus 15 is equal to 50. This is the condition that they have given you in the question. Based on this format, you have to find out what will be fonts equal to. So F is 7, O 16, N 15, T 21, 20 is S. Add them up and you get 79. So the correct answer is C, 79. Another decoding and coding question. If in a certain code pencil is written as RGPEKN, how would computer be written in the same code? Now what kind of coding decoding are they following in this question? If you see P and you see R as the decoded one, what's happening here? Now what comes after P? After P is Q and after Q is R. Yes, what are they doing here is that they are adding plus 2 and then they are writing that alphabet over here as a code. Now, so P, Q, R is written over there. Moving on to the next alphabet, E. E, they are leaving out F and they're writing G as the code. Then N, O, P, they're writing P instead of N. So based on this pattern, you have to decode the word computer. So just start doing it. C, leaving out D, you will write E. So the first letter will be E. Based on this, you will find out the whole series of it. Now pick the odd one out. In these kind of questions, you have to find out the similarities or dissimilarities between the options given to you. Now here they have given you May and January. May and January, what's the common thing in between them? Well, both the months have 31 days. Then September and November, both the months have 30 days. October and April, October is of 31 days, April is of 30 days. So this is the odd one out here. Now moving on to English. For question this, you have to read out the passage. I think it's very easy when you have to read down the comprehension. Just read it properly, choose the answers, and that's easy. 22 is C, 23 is G over here, 24 is A. The answer to 25 is D, all of the above. Now moving on to fill in the blanks with the appropriate words. This is also very easy. With the less rapid expansion of the economy, we should make substantial progress towards stable price levels. Then at times he gets very angry and then no one can mollify him. If you know the meaning, you would know. He held his breath for 7 minutes for an easy kind of preposition here. Then what is the meaning of the phrase that has been underlined in the given sentence? Yes, you will get phrases and idioms. So over here they've given you bad business. Bad business means an unfortunate event. So option C is the correct one. Write synonyms for the following words. If you do not know, synonyms means the meaning, the same kind of meaning. So which word has the same meaning? Abandon means leave. So the option A is the correct one. Lament means mourn. Adversity means calamity. Then comes write the antonyms for the following. Antonym means the opposite word. So barren means a place where nothing can grow. So fertile is the opposite one. You will take fertile in this case. Synchronized, the opposite to it is arrhythmic. Frown means to be very angry. So definitely you will find out smile as the opposite one here. Now here comes the miscellaneous or GK, current affairs, Islamiyat, economics or Pakistan studies portion. In MS Outlook, which shortcut key is used to send and receive all emails? Control M is the one over here. Then near Muzaffarabad, Jhelum is joined by its largest tributary, which is Neelam. The sixth Nobel Prize for Economics was introduced in 1969 in memory of Alfred Nobel. It is financed by the Swedish National Bank. A trade barrier is any government limitation on the free international exchange of merchandise. Which of these is an instance of trade barrier? All of the above. The theory of macroeconomics, which holds that increases in the money supply are a necessary and sufficient condition for inflation, is called monetarism. The world's oldest known city is, well, it is Damascus, which is in Syria. Which of the following organization was established first? OIC was the one which was established first. And how many words are in national anthem? Well, if you get any such kind of question, you can definitely count it over there. The answer is 50. US to cut $1 billion in aid to Afghanistan on 23rd March 2020. This was a current affairs question. Surah Noor means light. Everyone knows that. I think Noor means light, so it's very easy. What is the maximum font size you can apply manually for any character? Now keep in mind, if you see the drop down list on MS Word, you will see that the maximum font size over there is 72. But if you start typing in it manually, you can type it up to 1638. You cannot type more than this one. So the maximum font size that you can apply manually is 1638. When my income was $1 lakh, I paid $10,000 in taxes. When my income became $2 lakh, I paid $40,000 in taxes. My marginal tax rate is 30%. It's easy. If the nominal interest rate is 5% and the inflation rate is 2%, what is the real interest rate? You simply subtract it. 5 minus 2 is equal to 3%. Dow Jones Index is the scale for measuring the average share prices of leading US companies. It is related to America only. Then, as per 27th March 2020, which country has the highest number of cases of COVID-19, which is the coronavirus? Well, the leading one over here is US. Even now, there are more than 1 lakh cases in United States of America, followed by China, and then comes Italy in the third place. Well, please just give your feedback about our test in the comment section. Also like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel, which is the ani-moni review channel. Also follow us on Facebook and let us know about your reviews.